Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden and 2K packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable Madden and 2K coins on the market. And of course, do not forget to use code Ferdy for 5% off. A link for their website is at the top of the description. What's going on, guys? Today we are talking about the best cards at each position currently here in Madden 23. The shout out of the day goes to my man, I Dunk on You. Shout out to you for not only showing love on YouTube, but also over on Twitch as well. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. We post daily Madden 23 content, of course. And as always, thank you for watching today's video. So let's not waste any time. Let's get started here with the quarterbacks. This one should be pretty obvious. We got Mike Vick. I think he is QB1. Maybe for the price tag, you do go Bledsoe over Vick. I could definitely hear an argument for that. But in videos like this, I don't, factor in price. It's all about how these cards play and who actually is the best. And I think Mike Vick is the best. Having the speed, having the set feet. If you get past his release and the fact he's a lefty, he's easily number one. Easily. He makes tough throws in the pocket, good accuracy, tough throws on the run. Just a really, really nice card, and also just a super nasty runner. So Mike Vick, I think, is QB1 currently still in Madden 23. So now we have our running backs, and I know I'm supposed to choose one at each position, but for running backs, I think there's actually one for each play style right now. If you like receiving backs, go CMC. CMC is still a good runner. He's at that level running-wise of as Saquon Barkley, who I think the most well-rounded back in the game right now. But the reason why Saquon's on here, I was thinking about just doing Ricky and CMC, but the reason why Saquon's on here is for the 1 AP jukebox. I think it's just super nasty. And if you like running the ball and also Saquon's super balanced stats, I think Saquon's a great option. And then Ricky, if you want that power, I mean, Ricky's also pretty fairly well-rounded, but I think Ricky's, the power guy with the 1 AP backlash and the 2 AP goal line back. I think all three of these guys could be top tier depending on your play style. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go with Saquon for my play style, the way I play the game. I've noticed that I block my running back a lot this year, especially because you're facing blitzes still. It's just how I'm more comfortable. So I'd probably go with Saquon because I'm either running the ball or passing it, and I do prefer elusive backs. So yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm either running the ball or passing to receivers and tight ends. Not really my running back that much. So yeah, Saquon Barkley, I'm gonna go with, for me, is RB1. So now we have our fullback. I think it's still Mike Allstott. I guess you could debate as well Larry Zonka if you have his cards. Also Jim Taylor here. There's some solid options at fullback right now, but I haven't seen that much eye for him this year. I feel like I saw a lot more fullbacks last year, but I'm still gonna go with Mike Allstott here for the fullbacks. But now moving into the wide receivers, I'm going Larry at number one. I think Larry is the clear-cut number one for me. Depending on your play style, I think you can definitely debate Crabtree. I'm a big fan of Crabtree's 2 AP, slot apprentice, and short in. I think that is super nasty for just 2 AP. I mean, it's really hard to beat that. The reason why I love Larry Fitzgerald so much is for red zone threat. I think red zone threat's one of the best abilities in the game right now. And for someone like me who's been struggling in the red zone, being able to get bailed out by Larry with red zone threat inside that 20-yard line is just so nice. And even outside of it, he still animates high balls. You're making that play as a monster truck just drives by. But yeah, I mean, red zone threat, I think, is what makes Larry one, as well as the size. After the catch, he's pretty damn good too. I kind of wish he was a slightly better run blocker, but 74 impact block for a receiver is still pretty good. And for wide receiver number 3, we got Justin Jefferson. I was between J. Jeff or Andre Reed. I don't think you can go wrong with either. I've just enjoyed using Justin Jefferson more than Andre Reed, so I'm gonna go with J. Jeff. I think it's close though. If you power up Andre Reed, depending on like the abilities you're running, I mean, you could definitely. Is it going to show me the discounted abilities here if I power them up? Yeah, if I power up, I think it should. So yeah, like 1 AP deep in, 1 AP mid in. 1 AP deep in is pretty nice. Does this change his archetype? He does go to a playmaker from a deep threat. Wait, does he get? Okay, yeah. So it is worth running. Yeah, deep in. So if you're running deep in, powered up Andre Reed could definitely be in this spot. And before hopping into the defense, we of course have our tight end, and debatably Dave Casper could be like the best receiver in this game as well. 89 speed, 6'4", also hits 2 thresholds, 92 catching. I honestly do think that Dave Casper could be in the conversation for wide receiver 1, not just tight end 1. He's clearly tight end number 1 over Donnie. I would definitely say that. But yeah, I think he's debatably number one wideout. Like if you play him at outside receiver, like X or Y, like I'm talking, yeah, I think for sure Dave Casper's in that debate. So a monster after the catch, a good run blocker, good size, good speed, and the route running is just actually insane, absurd, way before it's time for any pass catcher in this game right now. Oh, I forgot I have offensive line in this video as well. So we have Anthony Munoz for left tackle, Bruce Matthews for left guard, center Jay Hilgenberg, who's super solid. I actually have him on my team. Right here we have Jari Evans. I am going to put Jari Evans over the LTD Brendan Sheriff in case you were wondering. And at right tackle, I was between Panay and Lael. I'm going to go with Panay Sewell. I'm going to go with him. Yeah, I think he is the best right tackle in the game. But if you want to, I mean, what you could do is run Sheriff. He doesn't get any secondaries, does he? But you can play him out of position if you really are an all money spent gremlin and put him at left tackle or right tackle. Because right now we don't have that good right tackle. Maybe this weekend. Maybe Legends Weekend we'll get a right tackle. Who knows? Okay, so now we are moving on to the defense. And easily one of my favorite cards that I've used this year is Deacon Jones. I put that edge threat on him. Deacon is insane. Even without edge threat, this card just overpowers people. I'm not sure what it is about this card because he doesn't have over 90 power or finesse. The traits are perfect, but for some reason, I played against this card once and he got like 5 sacks on me, just overpowering double teams. I mean, if you have not tried Deacon, I can't recommend him anymore. He's a monster, but put that edge threat on him. Even if you can't afford it, he's still going to play super well. Big fan of this card. Big, huge fan of this card. Next up, we have right end. Gonna go with Chandler Jones here. Pretty solid, 83 speed, 83 acceleration. The traits are all right, not as good as Deacon, but 90 power moves, definitely a W, and also really solid against the run. At defensive tackle, I do think Ty McGill is number one. He hits too many thresholds. This card, I feel like, was a little bit overlooked. But yeah, 90 power moves, 90 tackling, 90 impact block, 90 pursuit, 91 block shed, a bunch of different team chems. Traits aren't that good, but you don't need super elite pass rushing out of your defensive tackle. And he hits that threshold at 90 and also against the run. He's super nice. Good size at almost 300 pounds. I bought this card and I haven't looked back. He is an absolute freak. Moving on to left outside linebacker, I'm going to go with Von Miller. I think he is the clear-cut number one because of the traits. The traits are a big thing. You guys can't see him. Sorry, I have it cut off. But they're all on yes for Von Miller. A big hitter is on no, but clutch, high motor, both on yes. Trip ball on yes. But good speed, good acceleration. You know, hitting that 90 power moves, 88 finesse. And what is his price right now? For 330, I mean, it's tough to beat him. The only problem with outside linebackers, in my opinion, this year is how edge threat is more AP. That is the only issue. Let me see. Does Von get any discounted abilities? He should. Wait, oh no, Von gets... Oh no, okay, so Von gets it the same as an end. So Von, yeah, I think that even puts him even higher. I didn't even know that. But yeah, the fact that, dude, Von might get added to the squad. 3 AP edge threat, he might just get added to the squad. After seeing that, yeah, I might add Von. Because I didn't have room for a 4 AP edge threat because I have 2 inside shades, 2 edge threats. But now with Von getting that, for sure I can run that. Middle linebacker, still going to go with Derek Johnson. I tried to do a little tactical downgrade maybe like a week ago and get Anthony Barr and sell Derek Johnson. But Derek Johnson as a user just feels different. Like Anthony Barr just didn't feel good. Derek Johnson felt super good compared to him. And also this card can lurk, good against the run. Huge fan of this Derek Johnson card if you are going to be using linebackers. And also, of course, 1 AP lurker, which is a major W. Next up, we have the real Clay Matthews. LTD, the traits are all on yes. 90 finesse move, 80 power move. Would love to see that maybe at like an 85, 87, but it is what it is. Good speed, good acceleration, as well as being very good against the run. And now we are moving into the secondary and getting started here with cornerback number 1, Champ Bailey. I think he is cornerback number 1 right now in this game. If we go to abilities, 1 AP pick artist is his discounted ability, but the reason why I love this card is for inside shade. Big inside shade guy. 3 AP, card's a monster, so there you go. It does come with a price tag, but I've been using him. 6 foot, good size, just blankets people in coverage. Just blankets people with that 90 speed, especially if you have one of his 3 theme teams, I guess, technically. You'll be in business. You will be in business. Champ Bailey, corner 1. Cornerback number 2, we have a zone corner, I believe he is. Yes. And we have the 88 speed Chris McAllister. Does he go to a man-to-man when you power him up? Oh, he does. So does he get inside shade then? He does. Damn, okay. So you could technically go McAllister 88 speed McAllister with... Damn, they gave Champ... They skipped 89 speed corners. They went right to 90 with Champ Bailey. But you could run, yeah, Chris McAllister inside shade. Huh. Okay, then. That is probably crazy. That is probably actually crazy. You have Chris McAllister, Champ Bailey with both inside shades. Good luck. And I mean, of course, we have Lester Hayes. So what does Lester go to? Does Lester go to man-to-man as well? Yeah, powered up. Lester goes to man-to-man with inside shade as well. Damn. And 3 AP Acro. But I think inside shade's the move right now. Inside shade, if you're playing man coverage or just any kind of coverage, I'm pretty sure it works on every single coverage. Like, it just... Oh, it's only man coverage. But it just blankets. Even in match, I notice it. Like, it is insane. So, our top 3 corners are Champ Bailey, Chris McAllister, and Lester Hayes. And for Chris and Lester, just run them however your scheme allows you to. If you're going to be running man coverage, I would power them up and use that inside shade. If you're not, then just use your zone abilities. And moving into the secondary, or moving into the safety, sorry, we have Rob Woodson, 89 speed, 89 acceleration. He does get corner and strong safety. The traits, big hitter, yes. Clutch, yes. High motor, yes. And yeah, over 90 zone, over 90 man. Good press, good hit power, good pursuit. Could play corner, could play over the top as well. And what are the discounted abilities on him? I don't think you... Oh, are there no... Oh, yeah, there are no discounts on this. Yeah, you have to... Yeah, he's going for 800K, by the way, which is pretty absurd. But let me see the card. Let me see what his discounted stuff is. It might not be that good because he does turn to zone. But I mean, yo, deep route KO 1 AP is even good for man coverage. Mid zone's good if you're gonna play him in the box. Deep, yeah, okay, yeah, he's definitely one for sure. And at strong safety, I won't lie, I had some trouble, but I think Troy Polamalu is number 1 right now, even though he's 5'10". This position is kind of lacking. It really is, and it has me thinking maybe that AKA Seahawks card that we're seeing in the middle isn't Marshawn Lynch. Maybe it's Jamal Adams, because strong safeties are super weak right now. And, you know, Prez is his nickname. I mean, no one really calls him that, but that is technically an AKA nickname, I guess. But look how weak the strong safety position is right now. Very weak. I would say, yeah, I would take the +2 speed Polamalu over Atwater, no theme team. If you have one of Atwater's theme teams, I do think he is number 1. But I think Polamalu is number 1 out, like, if you don't have a theme team. His only problem is just his size. That's like the only issue, but 89 speed, 90 acceleration. We should be getting another strong safety soon because you see how weak it is right now. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's best players at each position video. I'm trying to update these maybe once every 3, maybe once every 2 weeks for you guys. Drop a comment down below if I did miss anyone. I don't believe that I did. We have legends getting revealed here in a couple hours. Maybe one of those guys make it on the list if you're watching this on Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you boys in the next one.